This is Excel 2019, Skill Review 3. Format the cell range A5 through D106 to use center horizontal alignment. So instead of clicking and scrolling, I'm going to hit A5 through D106 in our name box and click Enter to select the range. Then on our Home tab, I'm going to select Center Alignment. Insert a header that contains the file name on the left side and sheet on the right side. Close the header before grading. Insert my text group and select header and footer. In the left box, we're going to insert file name, and on the right side, looks like I may have frozen. Give me 1 second. Okay, in the right box, we want the sheet name. And then we can go back to our normal view. Insert a footer at the bottom that contains the author, page number, and current date in that order. I'm going to scroll out because I had an issue with actually getting to my footer area before in another question. So I'm going to go to Insert, Text, Header, and Footer. Then I'm going to hit Go to Footer. In my left, I want the author. Whoops. Oh, I see. There's author, page number, and current date. Insert a new worksheet named 2009 Sales Corrected between the 2009 sales and 2010 sales. So I'm going to hit my plus sign here for a new sheet. I'm going to right click and select Rename. This is 2009 Sales Corrected. Hit Enter, and then I'm just going to click and drag this to drop it in between 2009 and 2010 sales. Paste only the values from the cell range A1 through G26 in the 2009 sales worksheet to cell range A1 through G26 in the 2009 sales corrected worksheet. So 2009 sales, we have A1 through G26. I'm going to go up to Home tab and copy. And I'm going to go to 2009 sales corrected. And with A1 selected, I'm going to hit my paste drop down, and we want paste values. So we don't want to paste all of that formatting as well. Copy only the formatting from the cell range A1 through G26 in the 2009 sales worksheet to the 2010 sales worksheet. So we have 2009 sales, A1 again through G26. We're going to copy, maybe we can do Format Painter maybe. Go to 2010 sales and hit A1. Add the text Sunday to cell A2. And automatically fill the days of the week from cell A3 to A8. Alright, so with that fill handle selected on Sunday, we're going to click and drag that down to A8. Add the text January to cell B1. And enumerate the months of the year from cell C1 to M1. So same thing, we're going to click and drag this over to M1 for December. In the summary worksheet, link the text 2009 sales to the 2009 sales worksheet and 2010 sales to the 2010 sales worksheet. So here we have 2009 sales, insert, link, and we want to link this to place in this document. And we're going to select the reference of 2009 sales and click OK. Then we're going to do the same thing to the 2010 sales below it. Insert, link, place in this document, and 2010 sales. In the summary worksheet, apply a hyperlink to "If you have any questions, please email the sales department" with the email address sales@veragon.com and subject sales summary. So select cell A30, insert tab, and link. We want to link to an email address, sales@veragon.com. You can tab over to subject, which is going to be sales summary. Click OK. In the flavor cost worksheet, apply the formatting from cell A27 to A1 and from A28 to the cell range A2, E2, and A3 through A25. So if we scroll down to A27, we can go to our Home tab, Format Painter, and we want to scroll up and apply that to A1. Then from A28, do the same thing, select A28, select Format Painter. We can actually double click that because we're going to be using it twice. And we're going to apply that to A2 through E2. And with that still turned on, we're also going to do A3 through A25. And you can turn off your Format Painter and click Next. In the Flavor Cost worksheet, format data in the markup column to display as percentages. I'm going to select C3 through C25, and from my number drop down, Select percentage. In the 2010 sales worksheet, apply the heading 1 style to cell A1. A1 selected, cell styles drop down. We want heading 1. (2010) sales worksheet, merge and center the content in the top row from column A to G. So that's A1 through G1. And on the Home tab, we're going to select Merge and Center. Ensure that row and column headings and grid lines display when printing this worksheet. So page layout, we have grid lines, check off print, and headings, also check off print. Set the labels in the 4th row to repeat on each page. We're going to go to our print titles on our page layout tab. Rows to repeat at top, and we want the 4th row. Click OK. Hide the label and data in the fax, extension, and mobile columns. So we have column D and control column F, control column G. I can right click. Nope, did not let me do that. Let's try column D, right click and hide. Column F, right click and hide, and column G, right click and hide. Hide the label and data in the San Diego satellite office rows. So we're going to scroll down to find San Diego satellite office. So that's rows 48, and you can click and drag through row 65. Right click and hide. Set the print area to include only cells in the Varagon Pharmaceuticals quarterly earnings table. So that's A1 through K27. Then on your page layout tab, your print area drop down, set print area. Change the page orientation to landscape. Page layout tab, orientation drop down, and landscape. In the 2010 sales worksheet, format the data range A2 through G26. I'm going to select that here. As a table using the table style dark 5 table style. So Home tab, format as table drop down, and we need to go down to the dark section, and again they don't signify the color, which is not like Geometrix, but we want table style dark 5. So that is the dark purple. In the 2010 sales worksheet, modify the size of the title style font to 24 and apply the title style to cell A1. So first we have to go to our cell styles drop down. We're going to right click on title and select modify. Then select the Format button, go up to the Font tab, and the size we're going to set to 24 and click OK. Click OK again. Now with A1 selected, go back to that Cell Styles drop-down and apply title. Copy the summary worksheet from the Quarterly Earnings Overview workbook found in your Geometrics Templates folder and place it as the last worksheet in the Quarterly Earnings workbook. So right now we're in our Quarterly Earnings workbook. We have to open the Quarterly Earnings Overview. So File, Open, and Browse. Make sure you're in your Geometrics Templates folder, and we want Quarterly Earnings Overview. Select Open. So here we have our overview. We're going to right-click that Summary tab, move or copy to book Quarterly Earnings, and we want to move it to the end. Remember to check off Create a Copy because we're not moving it, we're just copying it to our other workbook. Click OK. And now you can see that summary worksheet is also included here. Set the tab color of the summary worksheet to red accent 2, lighter 40%. Right click on Summary, tab color, we want red, darker 40%, which is the last one, is not. There we go. No, that's lighter. Red accent to lighter 40%. Sorry, I was looking for darker. Click to apply. Split the worksheet at cell A5 into 2 horizontal panes. So with A5 selected, go up to View and Split. Freeze the top 4 rows so that they are always visible when scrolling through the worksheet. So we want the first 4 rows frozen, so we're actually going to click row 5 because it's going to freeze everything above that. So on our View tab, Freeze Panes drop down, Freeze Panes. So now when I scroll, you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4 stays in place. Change the worksheet view to page layout and hide rows 2 and 3. View, page layout. I'm going to select rows 2 and 3 and right click and hide. Set the zoom to 150% and save as a custom view named Page Zoom. View tab, Zoom, Custom 150% and click OK. Then on the View tab, you're going to select Custom View, Add, and name this Page Zoom with no space. In the Top Performers worksheet, determine the highest sales number for 2010 in cell B2. So that's B2, top sales for 2010. We're going to do equal max. We're going to go to the sales 2010 worksheet, and we're going to select the range D3 through D7 and hit enter. Now in the top performers worksheet, we're going to determine the highest sales number for 2011 in cell B3. So same thing, top performers, B3, we're going to do equals max again. This time going to sales 2011 and select D3 through D7 and hit enter. In the combined sales worksheet, correct the formula in the cell range D3 through D7 so that it calculates the percentage of change from sales 2010 to sales 2011. So we're going to go to combined sales. We're going to go to D3. Right now it has the sales 2011 D3. Let's see what that is. Sales 2011 D3. So that's for Elizabeth Davis. Minus the 2010 sales divided by combined. So I wonder if we need to put parentheses around these to do the subtraction first, because it might be doing this divided by this first. So let's try that and see if that's what it wants. And we're going to copy that down. All right, let's see what they want here. Open the combined sales worksheet, select cell D3 in the formula bar, add an opening parentheses after the text equals and a closing parentheses before the text of the division sign, which I did. Okay, but I missed a step. Change combined sales E3 to sales 2010. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so we'll go back to that combined sales D3. We are wanting to make sure that this subtraction is being done first, but we don't want the combined sales E3. We want the sales 2010 D3. Okay. Sales 2010 D3 and click enter and then fill that down to the representatives. In the combined sales worksheet, add a new column with the title percent total between the percent change and sales columns. Combined sales, and we want to insert a column here and call it percent. Oh, sorry, percent total. In the combined sales worksheet, calculate the sales percentage for each representative in the percent total column and change the cell formatting to percentage. So that would be equals sales divided by the total sales of everyone. We want to change this to percentage, and we're going to fill that down. Oops. But we need to make sure that it stays on cell E8. So with this, if I was to move down, it would take E4, but it would also move this one down to E9. So we have to make sure that it stays on E8 by adding that mixed reference. And now when I fill that down, we should be good, but it doesn't need to go that high. try that again. Combined sales. All right, they want the $sign in front of both. So equals E3 divided by E8. Oh, I see what I did. I need it here and here because it needs to say on that column and in that row. Change that to percentage and copy that down. All right, number 34, correct the function in the overall column. The values profitable or marginal should display depending on whether the quarterly sales exceed research costs. All right, so let's go. So we have this selected. Let's go to formulas and insert function. So the logical test. So right now they have the sum of D3, F3. So that's quarter 1 sold, quarter 2 sold, quarter 3 sold, and then quarter 4 sold. So we need a greater than symbol. Then we need, they have this in true. We need this in the top one. Okay, and if it's true, we have profitable, and if it's false, we have marginal. Click OK. Define the name bonus for the cell range A2 through C6 in the commission rate worksheet. Commission rate, we have A2 through C6, and we're going to name this bonus, not bones. In the summary worksheet, determine the total units sold by flavor for each quarter based on the values in the 2009 sales and 2010 sales worksheet. Okay, so we have Red Hot Chili Chocolate in first quarter. We can do equals, go to 2009 sales, Red Hot Chili Chocolate, and then we have plus. Actually, let me escape that. Let me do equals sum. 2009, and then Red Hot Chili Chocolate in the first quarter, and then 2010 sales, Red Hot Chili Chocolate first quarter. Click enter. Nope, didn't add them right. Let's go back and fix that. We'll do equals sum. Go to 2009 sales and select 23. Then we're going to do comma, 2010 sales, first quarter Red Hot Chili Chocolate, and hit enter there. There we go. Now, since everything is the same in the same order on all worksheets, instead of filling that calculation in for each cell, I'll fill it down and then I'll fill it over. Using the data in the combined sales worksheet, add a pie chart including labels that presents the combined sales for each representative. All right, so we have representatives and sales. insert, then pie chart. Move the chart to a new worksheet named Sales Chart. I'm going to select my chart, right click, and select Move Chart. We're going to move that to a new sheet and call it Sales Chart and click OK. Rotate the direction of the arrow shape 90 degrees right. So here we have our arrow. I'm going to go up to the Format Contextual tab, our Rotate drop down, and we want to rotate right 90 degrees. Modify the Pyramid Smart Art to use the pyramid list layout and sunset scene style. So here we have our Pyramid Smart Art. We're going to go to our Design Contextual tab, our Layout drop down, and we want Pyramid List. And then for our styles, we want Sunset Scene. Alright, so that's the second option in the last row of the 3D. In the summary worksheet, remove the background of the ice cream image. I'm going to select the ice cream and go up to the Format Contextual tab and select Remove Background. So you want to make sure that everything that's being removed has that purple kind of layering around it. So only the color of what you're keeping is coming through. So it looks like everything's good there. We can keep changes. In the summary worksheet, sharpen by 50% and apply the watercolor sponge artistic effect to the image. Select the image. I'm going to go up to the Format Contextual tab. The corrections drop down, I'm going to select sharpen by 50%. So that's the last option in that first row. Then in the artistic effects drop down, we want watercolor sponge. So that's the second option in the third row. Using autofill, add a line, spark line to column L using the data in columns C through J. So I'm going to scroll over to, let's see, L3. I'm going to insert a line, spark line, and the data range is going to be C3 through J3. Click OK. And I'm going to click and drag this to copy it for all the data. Save the entire workbook as a PDF file in your Geometrics Templates folder, omitting document properties and tags. File, Save As, Geometrics Templates folder. We're going to save as type PDF. and then you want to click on your options button, and in the include non-printing information we want to omit document properties and document structure tags. Click OK and click Save. Remove all duplicates from the table based on the values in the year and values column. Select column C and select column D. And we want to, data tab, and should have a remove duplicates option. Here we go. In our data tools command group, remove duplicates. All right, we're going to have to do one range at a time. Column C, remove duplicates. Expand the selection and remove. And click OK. All right, this is not going. I don't think that worked. No. Whoops. Let me go back. Let me select all of the data and remove duplicates. Click OK. All right, A5 through D26, sorry, D106, let me type that in, A5 through D106, data tab, remove duplicates. All right, now we got our column headers here. Sorry about that. And we want to have year and value selected and click OK. And 16 duplicates were removed. Filter the table to display data from only the oncology and gastrointestinal categories and those pharmaceuticals that end with the suffix EX or LUX. Okay, so pharmaceutical drop down, uncheck select all, and we want category drop down. There we go. Uncheck select all and check off oncology and gastrointestinal. Click OK. And then from the pharmaceutical drop down, we want text filters, ends with EX, ends with LUX, and click OK. Sort the table data by the variant column and then by the year column in ascending order. All right, so we're going to do A4 through D106. Go up to sort on the data tab. We want to sort by variant. And we want in ascending order, so that's A to Z. And then we're going to add a level and do year, smallest to largest, and click OK. With the cell range C3 through J26 selected, so we have C3 colon J26. Apply conditional formatting using blue gradient data bars. Home tab, conditional formatting drop down, data bars, and then in the gradient section, we want blue data bars. In the cell range C3, again through J26, apply conditional formatting so that cells that contain values over 200,000 display with green fill and dark green text, and values under 10,000 display with a red border. So we're going to do highlight cells rule greater than, and we're going to do 200,000. Display with green fill and dark green text, and click OK. Now with that range still selected, conditional formatting, highlight cells rule, we're going to do less than 10,000, and we're going to highlight that with a red border and click OK. So that was our last task in skill review test number 3. You want to scroll down and make sure that you haven't skipped any questions. If you want to go back and retry any, and then you can go ahead and submit your test by clicking finish.